Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Yellow, episode 23. We're in front of the Celadon Mart here, and I have done a bit of grinding off screen, not really grinding. I pretty much just went and beat everybody in the Silph Co building, which is about 11 floors of Team Rocket members and scientists. So I'll show you the results of that real quick. As you can see, we've gained quite a bit of levels. Starting from the bottom, Zor is level 31. So, nobody evolved. I wouldn't do that off screen to you, but some did learn some new moves. Zor learned Razor Leaf. I got rid of Vine Whip for that, since Razor Leaf is pretty much superior. McLeod grew all the way to level 32, but he still did not learn any new moves, so he still knows all his crappy moves. Denzi grew to level 31. Still knows all the same moves. And let's see, Haxioto did learn a move actually. He learned Wing Attack. Got rid of Sand Attack for that, because that's quite a bit of good move. Quite a bit of good move, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And Wartortle did not learn any new moves, so, or Shell Shock should I say, but they're all pretty good levels there. So anyway, like I said, Celadon Mart, we're going to head west here, and we've got the Snorlax. So first thing you're going to want to do is save, obviously. Since there are only two of these guys in the game, you're probably going to want to catch both, just because. So we're going to do that. And then you go to your items here, and use Poke Flute. Play that Poke Flute, baby. Do 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 do. Oh, that's so soothing. Yeah. Snorlax woke up. It attacked in a grumpy rage. Yeah, Snorlax doesn't like that. Snorlax. And he's got a little bit of a pink shade going on there, which is kind of interesting, but I don't know. Anyways, he's level 30, so he's around the same level as our team members now, which is why we're going to want to not kill him. Believe it or not, you might have a bit of a time killing him if you wanted to do that, because this guy's pretty tough. He's going to use Amnesia to boost his special attack. So definitely watch, or is it special defense? Yeah. And then he does this, which is the most annoying thing in the world. He rests, he goes to sleep, and fully regains his health. And he only falls asleep for 2 turns, so it's not really enough time to do some good damage to him. So, yeah, I don't know. This guy's annoying. So let's Bubble Beam his face, and his speed will fall, and he's going to wake up. So when he's awake, I'd like to use Ice Beam to maybe get the chance of freezing him, because freezing him would be invaluable. Because usually they stay frozen for a really long time, and any status effect is a good status effect. Oh, look at him raising his special. Oh, I guess it's just special. Is it attack and defense? Or I guess that wasn't really split in this generation, huh? Whatever, man. Oh, stop doing that. You're being a noob sauce. Ice Beam your face. Well, it looked like it was going for the foot there a little bit more. Yeah, Amnesia, you noob. Oh, it's not doing shit. Well, if it didn't have the chance of freezing, I wouldn't be using it, trust me. Oh my god. I'm surprised he's not using Rest. That's super surprising. Okay, well I guess we can use Pikachu and paralyze him here. Or just use Bubble Beam. Oh, Lag City, what is going on? Oh my god. Just don't use Rest. Oh, thank you. Well, I guess since we're about to die, might as well use a Great Ball. I only brought 5 because I'm an idiot. Haha. 1. Oh, yeah. That didn't work too well. And we don't have anybody with Hypnosis, so we will go with Denzi. Get him. Pika! Thunder Wave for the Whizzle. Oh, yeah. Paralyzation. Yeah, use that headbutt. Oh my god! Yeah, one-hitted Denzi. Well, that, as they say, is that. No. Oh my god, my buttons are not responding. Well, let's go with the Great Ball. Boom! 1. Oh my gosh. This guy is not giving in. I should try to lower his HP a little bit, but I have a fear that he's gonna use Rest. Okay, well, looks like I don't have much of a choice. Let's go with Wing Attack. Damn it! The down button is just not responding, and it's pissing me off. Okay, used amnesia. Good. Alright. Great ball. We've got 2 left. Let's do this. Let's do it, baby. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Snorlax was caught. We got him. Bagged him. Yo. We'll eat anything, even if the food happens to be a little moldy. It never gets an upset stomach. That's oddly surprising. Height, 6'11". Weight, 1,014 pounds. Exactly. Yeah, he's a fatty. Do I want to give a nickname to him? Oh, Snorlax. Alright guys, I think we got it. Plain and simple, we're going to go with Beast. Because that is what Snorlax is. He's just straight up Beast. And to accentuate that, we're going to put an exclamation point at the end because that always makes it more obvious and stuff. But actually, no, we're not going to need to heal. Why did I do that? I don't know. Something else I did off screen too is clean out my inventory. I didn't throw all the stuff away. I put it in the item deposit PC storage thingy because you can put key items in there, so that's good. So I only got the absolutely necessary items in my inventory right now and the nugget because we're going to sell that for some big dollars. So let's get on the bike. Whee! It's got good music. Anyway, back to Saffron now that we wasted, you know, 5 to 7 minutes doing that regarding what I cut out. Let's get back on the bike. Anyway, we're going to head over here to Silph Co. Nope. Not into the side of the building. We want to go in the front door, baby. Let's do it. Boom. So, I took the liberty of defeating every noob in this building except for an important few. Those happening to be some other people. So there's 11 floors of this place pretty much. What I did was basically just go through each floor one by one and defeat everybody. When you get to about the 6th or 7th floor, I'm not sure. When I get there, I'll show you. But you get this item right here, which is the card key. You pick it up, and there will be doors in here that are sealed from this side to this side on panels that are about that length. And then you use the card key to open it up. So I pretty much opened up most of those so I could get to all the battles. But yeah, you'll be fighting these guys in here, which are scientists, which usually have electric-type Pokemon of some sort. And then you'll be fighting rockets. So, yeah, and then there's warp panels in here, which you shouldn't really bother, because once you get the card key, you can access pretty much everywhere. There's only about one place you need to go. You need to use a warp panel to get to. So, I didn't unlock this door yet. This is what the card key slots look like, and you just use it, and you just talk to it, and the card key will open it up itself. There are also Silph employees in here, like this chick who is being held hostage. Eek, no, stop, help. Oh, you're not with Team Rocket? I thought, oh, I'm sorry. Here, please take this. And she'll give us TM36 because she's cool like that. And with that, we get self-destruct, so definitely an interesting turn of events. So I'm pretty much not going to be taking any of these warps. They will lead you to some interesting places if you take them. Bunch of good shortcuts and whatnot. But I'm pretty much gonna run you through this place floor by floor and get all the items because I didn't pick any of them up. I wanted to show you. And we'll talk to a few peeps around the way. I work for Silph. What should I do? Get the hell out of here, man. That's what I recommend. There's also some pretty cool Team Rocket music going on around here, but yeah. Anyway, this is the warp part right here. Actually, this point is the one you're going to want to take to progress to the end of this place, but we're not going to do that yet, so we'll definitely be coming back. We'll get a Hyper Potion. Hyper Punch! Yeah. Anyway, in other news, I finished editing up to episode 40, through episode 40 of the 1 HP montage for Pokemon Soul Silver, so that's good. Definitely making progress in there. I did 40 episodes in the past 2 days. Well, I had like 4 or 5 done before, but I finally started doing it again, so that's looking good. Maybe we can finally finish off that LP once and for all. It's shit, you know? Okay, and in here, you're going to have a bunch of rooms like these that just have huge item caches in them. And we get Max Revive. Nice. I always used to name my character Max in the old game, so it'd always be like, Max found, Max Revive, Max found, Max Potion. Yeah, definitely going to want to empty out your inventory before you come here to get all these goodies. This guy's hiding up here. Shh. Can't you see? I'm hiding. Yeah, I did mention that. Okay, my throat's getting dry. I'm going to need to Take a swig of the DP here. Oh yeah. Damn it. I dropped something. What was that? Oh, it was a box. Okay. Anyways, moving on. What do we got here? More nonsense. No items, so just a bunch of warp pad nonsense. So this place can be quite overwhelming. You got a bunch of rockets, a bunch of scientists, a bunch of warp pads, and a bunch of items. It's just overwhelming because they don't even lead you. They don't even tell you this is coming. Right, so this is the floor where the card key is. If you can't get it going through the right there, but if you go to the left here, I guess I'll show it later. This guy will actually fight you. He's not a worker, so you gotta fight him. He's a juggler. We got this guy over here. Team Rocket is in uproar over some intruder. That's you, right? Yeah, that's me. I'm busting, busting ass and taking names, I guess you could say. Yeah. So then we come in here, we got a lone item behind a card key door, and it's a protein. Those are always nice. Once again, we'll probably be giving that to Denzi because he's weak. Very weak. And what do we have back here? TM09. What is that? Let's check it out. It is takedown. Good move indeed. We might want to teach that to Beast. Anyways, to get to where the card key is, you're going to have to want to step on this warp and step back on it, then go down. Because the card key is actually sitting like right around this area in this spot. But I already got it obviously, so that's where it's at. Kind of difficult to find that if you don't know what you're doing. But gladly I do, and that's why I'm here. Man, it is raining like nobody's business outside. It's been raining for quite a bit now. That's fine with me, I like the rain. Better that than the blistering hot, I say. Anyways, in here we got a bunch of people being held hostage. No point in really talking to them, none of them give you items. They just kind of sit here in a little panic around this table. What does this guy say? The Rockets came and took over the building. Yeah. Team Rocket is trying to conquer the world with Pokemon. Yeah, well, call me crazy, but I don't think it's happening, chick. Alright, we got another item cache in here. HP up, that will raise your max HP by 1 permanently. X accuracy, that is trash. We will probably be tossing that in just a minute here. And what do we have here? Just another warp point? Okay, so that cleans out this floor. We're just mopping them up. Cleaning them up. Yeah, we're making some progress. What do we got in here? An item. Voila! TM03. That looks interesting. Let's check it out. It contains Sword Dance. Okay, that's relatively useless. Pretty much, you use that in battle and it'll just raise your attack stat, so... I mean, use it if you want, but... not too useful, I guess. There's some more people in here just chilling. Once again, I don't think they give you anything useful, and if they do, oh well. I guess that's my fault for not checking, huh? And around this corner, I know we've got one scientist. I don't know if we have any items yet. He's just chilling over here. Oh yeah, we do. Cool. And a little spoiler right here. You might be able to see in that room. We've got Gary, MF, and Oak, if you can't tell by the slanted hairstyle. So yeah, he's here. And that's the room I was speaking of that you need the warp to get to. So that's pretty much how you progress. Yeah. So let's move on up. Moving on up now. Alright, that goober's just standing there. What do we got? We got some beds here. You cannot use those beds to rest, so don't get your hopes up. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. Okay, no. We spent quite a bit of time in here. Hopefully we can get out of here in just a second. We got some more scientists in there, and we got this guy up here. What's he say? I wonder if Silph is finished. Maybe. Then again, I do have to cut out that 3 minutes I was just sitting there talking or thinking about Snorlax's nickname. And all I came up with was Beast, yeah. I was thinking Tank or something, but I don't know. Alright, so what do we got on this floor? Okay, looks like that area swivels around into this room, 2 entrances. We took this warp before, that's the one you need to step back on and off to get the card key. Takes you here. Good stuff to know, I guess. Anyway, it's also worth noting that there's 4 rockets in here that are particularly stronger than the others, and that is the 4 Rocket Brothers. They're pretty much randomly in here. This guy is one of them, so they're a little bit tougher. Also, good thing, so you don't have to keep leaving this building, is if you talk to this lady here, she will heal you. So a little healing center inside of the place here, so that's good because, yeah. You don't want to have to keep leaving the building because that can get annoying. Hell, it's even annoying to just keep coming back to this floor to heal. I had to do that numerous times. Numerous times. Okay, and let's see. We should be nearing the end here. There's a chick over here, I guess we'll talk to her. Oop, there's another item cache over here. Why, I'm scared. Oh yeah, so cry about it. Why don't you take one of those warp pads? I'm sure you could escape without notice. Okay, and there's a rocket in here guarding these items. Let's see what we got. Carbos. Good. So yeah, good stuff in here, definitely. Worth getting. Rare candy. Oh, hell yeah. This guy was guarding the good shit. And TM26. Let's check it out real quick. Why not? Boom. Where are you? There you are. Earthquake. Oh, God, that is a good move. Should we teach it to Beast? Yeah, I mean, this is our full team till the end, so let's do it. Oh, he didn't know 4 moves already? Wow. Anyway, yeah, Earthquake, ground type move, pretty much the most powerful ground type move in this generation. It is earth shattering. Ha! Really powerful is what I meant to say. Okay, and here we're at the very top floor, which is the President's Suite. There's a Soul Trainer over here. And your instinct might tell you to go straight to the top floor, because obviously that's where the important thing is, but as you see, you can't get to the President from here, so we're going to need to get to that warp somehow. So what we're actually going to do is head back to the bottom floor, or not the bottom floor, but the floor with the warp that I said to go to before. It's quite a ways down. I believe maybe 1 or 2 more floors. Well, 1 more, I think. Nope, 1 more. Okay, wait, this isn't it. This is the bottom floor, isn't it? This isn't the place I want to be. Maybe 1 more down. Okay, yeah, this is it. The one with the rocket right here, okay. Alright, so let's do it. And as you can see, this teleports us into the room with Gary Oak. So let's set up our Pokemons. Let's send Zor out first, actually. Or you know what? No, we're gonna put Beast out front. Let's let him get a little bit of action.